Dear students, welcome to our online class. This is my personal identity.
Hello.
Look at our computer screen.
Correct.
What do you see in the picture? Here, three apples, and the size of the apples are not equal. If you notice carefully, this is big, but it is bigger and biggest. So big means in positive degree, and bigger it is it is compare between these two, and biggest is the highest size. Okay, it is neutral and it is it is comparably big and it is highest big. So we call it big, bigger, biggest. Three types of degree adjective. Then here is a dialogue for you. Read the dialogue.
Which apple do you like? Luna.
Mother, which apple do you like? Rona, the third one. Third one is means the biggest. Why do you like it? It's look very large. I think it is larger than any other apple of the picture. This is the larger apple of largest apple of the three. Mother, yes, in the picture, perhaps it is the largest of all apples. Now, our today's topic is comparison of adjective. Comparison of adjective refers to different forms of the adjective of any person or thing. It is the definition of comparison of adjective. Now, kinds of comparison of adjective. How many kinds of comparison of adjective are there? The comparison of adjective are of three kinds, such as the first one is positive, the second one is comparative, and the third one is superlative. Okay. So positive degree. Look at the picture. This is the picture of Dhaka city. And it is the picture of a girl. So Dhaka is an old city. What is the adjective here? Which word is adjective? Here the word old is an adjective because it modifies the noun city. So it is adjective. And the adjective is in the positive form. Here, which word is adjective? Can anyone say? She is a beautiful girl. So which word is adjective? Here, beautiful is an adjective. And beautiful is an adjective because it is the noun girl. And beautiful is in the positive form. The form of an adjective which depicts a noun or pronounced quality or a state is called positive degree. Now, comparative degree. What is comparative degree? Look at the picture. Mr. Khan, this is the picture of Mr. Khan, and this is the picture of Arif. Here, the height of Mr. Khan and the height of Mr. Arif is not equal or same, because we notice Mr. Khan is taller than Arif. Okay, he is taller than Arif. So here, taller is a comparative form of degree. It comes from tall, taller, tallest. So here, taller is in comparative degree. What is comparative degree? The form of adjective which compares two noun or pronouns, quality or state is called comparative degree. এখানে দুই নাউনের মধ্যে যখন বা দুইটা প্রোনাউনের মধ্যে যখন তুলনা বোঝাবে যে অ্যাডজেক্টিভ, সেটাই হচ্ছে অ্যাডজেক্টিভ, comparative degree of adjective. Now come to the next slide. Superlative degree. Look at the picture. Superlative. Here, this is an interesting picture. You see, and the man is the tallest, okay, among all of them. He is the tallest of all. Here, tallest is in superlative degree. It comes from tall. The form of an adjective which is used to compare among many is called superlative degree. Now, changes of degree. How can we change the form of degree? Superlative into positive. Roll 1. Look at the picture. It is the picture of Sachin Tendulkar. The example of superlative degree: Sachin is the best cricketer. Sachin is the best cricketer in the world. So here, the superlative form of degree is best. It's positive. If we convert this sentence into positive degree, then we should write, no other cricketer in the world is as good as Sachin. Structure. The structure used here is no other plus the plus latest part of superlative plus verb plus so oblique as plus superlative to positive form, or positive form of adjective as plus subject. You notice here, in superlative degree, subject is in the first, but in positive degree, subject is in the last. Okay, so you have to remember to convert the sentence into positive. Look at the next picture. Here, superlative example of another example of superlative degree is tiger is the most ferocious of all animals. Positive. No other animal is as ferocious as tiger. No other animal. Here, animal is noun, then verb is, and positive degree of adjective is, we know, ferocious. The comparative degree of ferocious is more ferocious, and the superlative of ferocious is most ferocious. Ferocious, more ferocious, most ferocious. And the subject here, tiger is subject, but we put it at the end of the sentence. Roll 2. Look at the picture. Cox's Bazar Sea Beach. The example of superlative: Cox's Bazar is one of the largest sea beaches in the world. Okay. Positive. The positive form of
जी sir.
the sentence is very few beaches in the world are so large as Cox's Bazar. Dear students, do you notice that in our in one we put no other at the beginning of the positive, but here in role 2 we put very few instead of no other. Why? Can anyone say why we should put here very few? Because it indicates one of the largest, one of many. One is the best and another is one of the best. Okay. অর্থাৎ যদি আমরা শুধু দি বসাই, সুপারলেটিভে দি থাকলে এটা রোল 1 হবে, আর যদি সুপারলেটিভের আগে ওয়ান অফ দি থাকে তাহলে সেটা রোল 2 তে যাবে। ওকে, সো ইফ
जी sir.
before the superlative degree we put one of the, then start positive degree with very few, and if there is only the before then we should put no other at the beginning of the positive degree. The structure is very few plus the later part of the superlative plus verbs plural plus so or as. Here you notice a thing that after very few we put plural verb, and after no other we put singular verb. Okay, plus superlative to positive form plus s, and there is a similarity between rule 1 and rule 2, and the dissimilarities or the differences. Role 1 in role 1 the positive starts with no other, but in role 2 positive starts with very few. And another difference is in role 1 the positive takes singular verb, and in role 2 the positive degree takes plural verb. These are the difference between these two roles. Then look at the next picture. This is the picture of our Parliament House. Superlative. Parliament House is one of the most beautiful buildings in Asia. And what will be the positive form of this sentence? Convert this sentence into positive. Can anyone say what is the positive of this sentence? The positive is very few buildings in Asia are so sorry for technical problem.
Hello sir.
Yes, I can hear you. Okay, look at the next slide. The Parliament House is one of the most beautiful building in Asia, and the positive form of this sentence is very few buildings in Asia are so beautiful as Parliament House. Okay.
जी sir.
Now come to the superlative into how can we convert superlative into comparative? Role 1. Superlative. The example of superlative is Dhaka is the largest city in Bangladesh, and its comparative is Dhaka is larger than any other city in Bangladesh. Here the subject
Bangladesh.
verb is and the comparative form of adjective is larger, then we must put than. After comparative degree, we must put then. Then any other, all other is used here. If uh, if the
How?
superlative degree,
You know.
if the superlative degree uh, is followed by the, then we use any other. And if the superlative degree
Um,
is followed by one of the, then we put all other or
अरे
most other or many other.
मुझे
But here after then we put any other or all other. Here you can also put all other. Okay. Then look at the structure. Subject plus verb plus superlative to comparative form plus then plus any other oblique all other. Then any other. You can put then any other or then any other. Then all other. Is here is placed of all. Plus rest of the sentence. Here after then you can put any other or all other. And then you should put rest of the sentence. Okay, come to the next picture. It is the tallest building. The tallest of all buildings. And what is the comparative form of this sentence? Burj Khalifa is taller than of all buildings. Now come to the role 2. The example of superlative. Cox's Bazar is one of the largest sea beaches in the world. And its comparative form is Cox's Bazar is larger than most other sea beaches in the world. And look at the structure.
then
Power plus superlative to comparative form plus then plus most other plus rest of the sentence. Come to the next picture. Dubai is one of the most beautiful cities in the world. Comparative. Dubai is more beautiful than most other cities in the world. Now comparative into positive. Role 1. Comparative. Khulna is smaller than any other city in Bangladesh. No other city in Bangladesh is as small as Khulna. It is the positive form of this sentence. The structure, look at the structure, no other plus the later part of any other oblique all other plus verb plus so oblique s plus comparative into positive form plus s plus subject. Now come to the role 2. Comparative. The example of comparative, Dhaka is larger than most of the cities of Bangladesh, and its positive form is very few cities in Bangladesh are as large as Dhaka. Look at the structure, very few plus the later part of most other plus verbs plural so oblique s plus comparative to positive plus s plus subject. Now rule 3. In rule 3 it is we see comparative to positive, but there is no superlative of this kind of sentence. Mr. Shumon is taller than Mr. Arif. The positive form is Mr. Arif is not as tall as Mr. Shumon. Here the structure is last plus bar plus not if the sentence is affirmative. Oblique if the sentence is negative, not is not needed. Okay, মানে এখানে প্রশ্নটা যদি আবদ্ধ
জি
থাকে
স্যার
আনসারটা না আবদ্ধ হবে আর প্রশ্নটা না আবদ্ধ থাকলে এটা বোঝানো হয়েছে। Plus so oblique s plus comparative to positive plus s plus past subject.
সত্যি সত্যি
Look at the next picture. Abir is not taller than Rifat. Rifat is as tall as Abir. Here you see in comparative there is a not, but in positive no not. Okay, not is omitted. Similarly, in the first sentence,
জি
in the first sentence there is no not, but in the positive degree there is a not. Okay, if the comparative is in the positive form, then positive is in the negative form. Okay,
जी sir.
now positive into superlative. Roll 1. Positive, the example of positive: no other man in the village is as old as Mr. Rahman. Superlative: Mr. Rahman is the oldest man in the village. Look at the structure: subject plus verb plus the plus positive. Positive will be negative, or the
जी बाबू.
positive form of adjective will be converted into superlative, plus no other will be omitted, and no other টা উঠে যাবে, plus the rest of the sentence, বাক্যের বাকি অংশ. Example sentence: no other man, sorry, here boy should be omitted. No other man in the class, no other boy in the class is as talented as Rafik. Here man will be omitted. Superlative is Rafik is the most talented boy in the class. Rule 2. Positive: very few men in the village are so tall as Mr. Jaman. Superlative is Mr. Jaman is one of the tallest men in the village. Here
दूर
the
भागो.
structure: subject plus verb singular plus one of the plus positive will be superlative, plus here very few is omitted, very few টা এখানে উঠে যাবে, plus rest of the sentence. Very few metals are as useful as iron. Iron is one of the most useful metals. Okay, so our time is over.
जी sir.
Today I would like to stop here. In our next class I will give you some exercise and I will help you to solve them. So I would like to stop here.
दूर
To the
चले
best of luck. Stay home, stay safe.
चिको.
Thank you very much.